Hi, Tara here. Today's going to be a Tabata lower body workout. We're going to start with a walking squat. So bend your knees, try to get your hips low to the floor. Keep your spine nice and long. We're going to 30, 15, 10-second format today. So this first set, we're just learning the moves, getting the body warmed up. So I'm going to do 4 walks up and then 4 walks back. Good. And so this should be your hard effort level. So I'm not too low on this one, but my knees are still bent. Good, and keeping those shoulders back, chest lifted. And we're going about 30 seconds on this round, and then shake it out. Grab water whenever you need it. And we have a 15-second break, and then we're gonna go into our 15-second, little bit harder effort. So this one, we're adding a little step hop, touch the floor, step hop, touch the floor back. You don't have to touch the floor. If that's too much, keep your arms up and just hop it up and back. Good, just work to your level. So whatever feels a little bit harder on this one. We certainly don't have to go faster to make it harder. We can go lower to the floor as well and work more on strength. If you want to work more on cardio, then you can go a little bit faster. But I want you to bend your knees, get your hips low, and shake it out. Good. All right, last round, we're going 10 seconds. Your hardest effort, if you want to use a marker to keep yourself accountable to touch the floor, grab your ball, and it's a hop forward and a hop back. You can do both legs, or you can kind of alternate. Less impact again. Or if you need to, you keep it at your walk like we did in the beginning. Walk it up. You don't have to hop. You can add the arms, reaching above. Good. You should be breathing hard and shake it out. Good. We'll just do a quick stretch here and you're done. So grab your ankle, stretching your quad, push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, keep those knees together. And then a quick little shake, quick hamstring stretch if you want to add a little hamstring stretch. And we'll see you next time. Hi, today's workout is going to be a Bulgarian lunge Tabata workout. So grab a towel if you're on a hardwood floor or a paper plate if you're on a carpet. And you're going to extend one leg back as the front leg bends into a lunge. So you're sliding that foot and pushing down into the floor, into the towel or your paper plate in both directions. Remember to keep your core tight, and when you lift up, pull the ribs together. You're going to inhale, reach back, and exhale, use your abs to pull that leg up. The arms are reaching long away from you. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And we're going to go 30 seconds on this side. And this is going to be your hard effort, your level 1. Good. I'm starting to feel that in the right and your hip glute. Go as slow as you need to, or you can pick it up. Okay, take a quick little break, 15-second. We're going to rest half the time that we worked, and the next set is going to be 15 seconds. So half the time. This time I'm going to touch the floor, go a little bit deeper to the floor to make that intensity harder. You can go faster or lower. Good. Inhale and exhale, pull up. Always thinking about moving with integrity. So feeling the muscles you're working, feeling the stretching going on in that back hip flexor. And take a break. Should feel a little burn there. All right, the last set is 10 seconds today. And so I'm going to hold that lunge down, keeping that right leg bent, and we're just going to push and pull the back leg in. Keep your chest lifted. You can add the arms if you want a little extra challenge, or keep them down at your hips. Good. Keeping the core tight. Just 10 seconds here. And up. Good. And shake those legs out. And so we will continue to do the same set of exercises on the other leg. So take the towel or your paper plate underneath the opposite leg. And here we go, the Bulgarian lunge. So we're going to hinge from the hips a little bit. As you reach that back leg long behind you, Keep the core tight. Imagine you're trying to zip up a tight pair of jeans. Keep that tension in your abs. Good. We want to wash that front knee, making sure you're tracking it over to the second and third toes and that you're not letting it roll into the big toe. So this one's a 30-second bout. And your heart should be up from that round. Let's take a 15-second break. And then the next one is 15 seconds. And this time I'm going to go a little bit lower. So I'm going to touch the floor after I bring the leg in. Good. You can certainly go back to the first move we just did. Maybe even reach your arms halfway down, or maybe even keep them on the hips. Just continue to use your breath. It'll help with your energy. Good. And shake it out. All right, one more set. That 10 seconds is our last one. All right, so bend the standing leg. Keep it nice and stable. And push and pull. Every time you bring the knee in, exhale. Use your transverse abdominal muscle, that deep abdominal muscle, to pull the knee in. And up and good. Shake it out. All right, let's do a quick stretch. So sitting down onto the floor, pulling your toes up towards your knees. Inhale, lengthen up, and then exhale, fold over the legs, stretching the low back, lengthening the hamstrings. And let's stretch the hip and glute out. So cross one ankle over your opposite knee, and then hinge forward from the hips. If you need a little more intense move, you can bend that extended leg in, keeping your ankles and your knees parallel to each other. And keep your spine nice and long. Good. And then the other side. We want to hold each stretch for about 20 seconds. You go a little bit deeper if you want. We tend to hold a lot of stress in our hips and our shoulders, so hips are a little tight for us. So breathe into that area of tightness or soreness. And let's go ahead and come over onto our hands and knees and step 1 foot forward for that low lunge. This is stretching your hip flexor, the quad. Either keeping your hands onto your hips or reach up toward the sky. And then go to the other side. See how I'm keeping my front knee over the ankle. Always want to keep our joints stacked so that they stay healthy. And then release. Come into a forward fold. One last stretch for the hamstrings. And then exhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. And you are finished. Bye.